Before viewing Mayim Bialik's topless images, be sure you're AIone because you'll feel as though you've stumbled onto a hitherto untold part of her life. You can tell something audacious is happening from the very first frame. Her posture is proud, her gaze steadfast, and a sheer wrap barely hides what's underneath as she stands in a softly lit room. Every curve seems to tell its own story because of the alluring conflict between light and shade. Continue reading to find out how this unforeseen shoot came to be and why people are talking about it non-stop. One picture shows Mayim reaching for an old book while leaning against a plain wooden table, the cloth falling off one shoulder. The scenario is ageless, personal, and incredibly human. It feels like a dreamscape. She has always liked reading and learning, so it was no coincidence that she chose to add a stack of her favorite titles. This combination of intelligence and sensuality paints a picture of a lady who isn't hesitant to embrace every aspect of who she is. We'll talk about how this series is so special since it combines visual art with personal passions. Following the photograph's release, social media feeds were inundated with poignant comments, reaction gifs, and outpourings of sympathy. Mayim's defiance of stereotypes and her celebration of her body at every stage of life won her admirers' acclaim. One admirer described the pictures as powerful and a celebration of beauty and wisdom combined. She's delivering a course on confidence, someone else joked, to demonstrate how one photo shoot can change the way people talk about age, intelligence, and body positivity. We've compiled the most motivational quotes. The session's creative team shared details about the process. They described how they experimented with wooden props and warm, natural light to create a space conducive to introspection. Rather than using gimmicks, they wanted to produce artistic pictures that respected Mayim's genuineness. They were able to capture moments that feel both spontaneous and thoughtfully thought out by utilizing little style and allowing her natural expressions to take center stage. We'll discuss their perspectives on how subject and crew cooperation can turn a picture session into a statement. The historical background of such a shoot was then described to us by a fashion historian. She pointed out that prominent women hardly ever have the opportunity to shape their own stories, particularly when it comes to strength and vulnerability. Mayim turns the script on objectification by choosing to be topless in a controlled setting and on her own terms. It's an assertion that taking control of one's appearance is a sign of empowerment. We'll discuss why this is important now and how it contrasts with more exploitative pictures. Indeed, the memes came quickly. We discovered our top 5 favorites. One animation shows Mayim as a knowledgeable sage revealing secrets, while another deft edit transforms her into a living statue in a magnificent museum. Each humorous homage demonstrates how fans strike a balance between awe and good times by combining comedy and respect. These memes will make you chuckle and serve as a reminder that art can inspire both happiness and introspection. To be the first to view our next in-depth look, hit the bell, subscribe for more uncensored celebrity pieces, and hit the like button if you like this examination of Mayim's transformational photo series. Tell us in your comment whatever aspect of her photo shoot most struck a chord with you. We appreciate you staying to the very end, and never forget that being authentic is the first step toward true beauty.